Hello, Magic English 8 here. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope they are helping you improve on your English learning journey. If you find the videos useful, please kindly share them with your friends, like them, leave your beautiful comments, and in case you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly do so. All of these will be useful for my channel. Today I am with you with another unit of Tactics for Listening. Developing, which is the second book in the 3-volume series. So far we have covered 9 units of the book, and today we are heading for Unit 10, Keeping Fit. So today's lesson will be about exercise, keeping fit, and probably some other factors contributing to your physical fitness. Get ready part has some language for us, but before that, let's take a look at the word file at a glance and see what we are covering today. Unit 10 of Tactics for Listening, Keeping Fit. We will talk about fitness and exercise, asking about past actions, so grammar of past, listening for reasons, listening for topics. All of these will be useful, especially if you are aiming to get IELTS or TOEFL or any other standardized test like CELPIP. Listening for gist of the ideas, listening for details, and under our pronunciation part, we will cover used to and used to the pronunciation. Okay, so here, get ready says, what do you do to keep fit? Match each goal on the left with the correct suggestion on the right. So these are the goals. For example, have a healthier diet. Which one could match it? For example, C here matches it. Numbers 1 to 5, letters A to E. Let's read them. They have some language for us. Have a healthier diet. Tighten stomach muscles. Put on weight. Swim regularly. Get some outdoor exercise. Do lots of sit-ups. I'll talk about all of these. Join a health club with a pool. Eat less meat and more vegetables. Lift weights every other day and take up jogging. Okay, so have a healthier diet, and that is C. Eat less meat, more veggies. Number 2, tighten stomach muscles. Stomach muscles, you know, but what about tighten? So tight is the adjective. Tight is the adjective, but adding en to the end of that will make it a verb. So we say tighten, make something tight, stiff, hard. And in this case, it means flatten your stomach muscles. So tighten your stomach muscles. Some verbs are formed with the en added to the end of the adjective. For example, dark is an adjective. And here I made a mistake. Tighten is a verb. Dark is an adjective, but darken is the verb. Means make something dark. Black, blacken. White, whiten. And then we have whitener. Sweet, sweeten. And sweetener. Okay, so that is morphology, how words are created. En to the end of some adjectives makes a verb. So tighten stomach muscles, probably sit-ups. Do you know what sit-ups mean? Collocation says do sit-ups. Do sit-ups. Let's go to our Google and see what it means. Sit-ups. This is what sit-ups means. So do sit-ups in order to tighten your stomach muscles. Also, instead of that, we have push-ups. This is push-ups. And also we have chin-ups. Chin-ups. So sit up, push up, and chin up. All of them with the verb do. We say do, and then here we have sit-ups, push-ups, and chin-ups. collocation, you gotta memorize that. Okay, that was the language here. Number 3 says put on weight. Put on means add, means gain. Put on weight, and probably lift weights every other day. Lift weights every other day in order to add some weight to your body. Put on weight. But how do we know that put on collocates with weight? If you go to your dictionary, in my case it is Longman Contemporary, I go for weight, weight as a noun, and here under collocation you can find it. It says collocations, collocation from corpus, and then here the adjectives that go with weight, nouns that go with weight, and verbs. Add weight, bear, carry, fill, give, increase, and lose weight, and here put, of course it is put on. If we open it, it says put on weight. All the fish have put on weight, means they have gained weight. So this is where you can find collocation. Also, if you go down a little after the word definitions are finished, here you have collocations: put on weight, gain weight, lose weight, watch your weight, all of them with beautiful examples that you can see. So I want you to use your dictionary on a daily basis in order to expand your language. Put on weight, opposite of that, lose weight. Swim regularly, join a health club with a pool, and get some outdoor exercise. Probably take up jogging. Take up means start doing something regularly, start doing something seriously. Take up jogging. And jogging, you know what it means. It is walking slow, jogging a little faster, and then running, which is faster. So the order is walking, jogging, running. That is jogging. Yeah, you see, they either run slowly or walk very fast. That is called jogging. Okay, this was exercise 1 in the get ready. We kind of got familiar with what the topic is about, and we have some vocabulary here. But for developing our speaking here, I have a sample response for you. It says, what do you do to keep fit? And here, what do you do to keep fit? You can pause the video and give your sample response, or wait, watch my sample response, and then give your own. So it says, to stay fit, I exercise regularly by walking or running in the park a few times a week. At home, I do simple exercises like push-ups, we have it, sit-ups, and sometimes follow exercise videos online. I also focus on eating lots of fruits and vegetables while avoiding junk food and drink plenty of water. It's important to stay active and eat healthy to maintain fitness. So a very beautiful paragraph talking about how to keep fit. The person brings some examples, and because some of them are exercise, some of them are nutrition, end of the paragraph, the beautiful conclusion says it's important to stay active for the exercise part and eat healthy for the nutrition part to maintain fitness. Another collocation. Okay, you can pause the video. From this sample, take some language and give your own response. And now if you are good, we are heading for exercise 1. Listening, people are talking about New Year's resolutions or New Year's decisions, what they want to do in the new year. What is each person going to do? Going to be, going to means for future. What are you gonna do? Means what are your plans for the future. So what are the people going to do in their new year? New year resolution. If you want to see resolution with the stress on the third syllable, resolution. So the first meaning of resolution is decision, a formal decision that you make. Okay, so New Year's resolution or New Year's decision. What are you going to do for the new year? what is each person gonna do in the new year? A or B? Do more exercise, put on weight. So the first one is A. Now, our job here, for the first time, I play non-stop. Please listen, take notes, then I pause. You please give a summary. Perfect for developing your speaking. Ready? Please take notes.
Listening 1. 1.
What's your New Year's resolution, Lee?
I'm really going to get in shape this year. I'm going to exercise every day and lose 5 pounds. You watch.
Okay, pause the video please and give the summary. The person is gonna get in shape, for which he's gonna exercise every day, and he wants to lose 5 pounds. Number 2.
2.
Have you made any New Year's resolutions?
Sure. I'm gonna give up smoking.
Why don't you enroll in a program that helps people stop smoking?
That sounds like a great idea.
And the summary of this one, the person wants to give up smoking in the new year. She suggests him to enroll in a program helping people do so. And he likes the idea. Number 3, you see, these sentences that I make, they are activating my vocabulary, my grammar, and then developing my speaking. Do that.
3.
I need to get more exercise.
You should do more walking. Maybe you could walk to the subway every day instead of taking the bus.
Yeah, I think I will.
And why not take up jogging?
Let's not push it. I can't stand jogging.
And this person wants to get more exercise, so she suggests him to walk to the subway every day instead of taking the bus, and he accepts it. But the idea of taking up jogging is rejected. He thinks it's a little beyond him. Number 4, please.
4.
What are you gonna do for the new year?
Well, everyone tells me I look too thin. I need to put on a couple of pounds.
Why don't you join a gym and lift weights?
No time. I think I'll go back and live with my mom. She's the greatest cook.
So he's kind of thin and he want to put on some weight. He does not have the time to join a gym, but he wants to go and live with his mom, who is a great cook. So by way of nutrition, he wants to solve the problem. Next one.
5.
So what are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, I'm gonna change my diet and start eating healthier food.
Really?
Yep, I'm gonna start eating less meat and more vegetables.
Her resolution concerns nutrition and diet. She wants to eat more healthy food, for which she's going to decrease her meat intake and add more veggies. Okay, and the last one.
6.
I'm getting a little fat.
Yeah, I noticed.
Hey, come on. Anyway, I'm going to do something about it.
Are you taking up jogging?
No, but I'm going to start doing sit-ups every morning starting January 1st. Just like this. Watch. 1, 2...
Poor him. Sit-ups are so hard, especially in the beginning. So he looks a bit fat and heavy. He wants to lose some weight, and for which he decides to do sit-ups starting on January 1st. Okay, so this was the first time we listened to it, and now a second round, which we will repeat the sentences. Okay, please repeat them with me. Ready? Please.
8. Track 7. Listening 1. 1.
What's your New Year's resolution, Lee?
What's your New Year's resolution, Lee?
I'm really going to get in shape this year.
I'm really going to get in shape this year. So, I'm going to do something. I'm gonna do something. Says, I'm going to get in shape. What is the grammar? To be, going to, plus verb. To be going to talks about your decision for the future. I'm going to get in shape or I'm gonna get in shape. Either is fine. And collocation again, get in shape. In shape, opposite of that, out of shape. In shape, and opposite, out of shape. Okay?
I'm gonna exercise every day.
I'm gonna exercise every day. So I'm gonna exercise every day.
And lose 5 pounds.
Lose 5 pounds.
You watch.
2.
Have you made any New Year's resolutions?
Have you made any New Year's resolution? A very beautiful sentence. Present perfect. Have you made any New Year's resolution? Have you made any New Year's resolution? Present perfect, something, the time, and the other details are not important. Just the action is important. And it happened in the past. Have you made any New Year's resolution? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Okay?
Sure. I'm gonna give up smoking.
I'm gonna give up smoking. Again, I'm gonna give up smoking. So give up or quit. Give up or quit. And quit, you know, quit, past and PPO are the same. So give up or stop or put it aside. Give up smoking, quit smoking.
Why don't you enroll in a program that helps?
Why don't you enroll in a program? So first, why don't you, for giving suggestion? Why don't you? Why don't you? And then enroll. Enroll or sign up or register. Enroll, sign up, register. Why don't you enroll in a program that helps people
Stop smoking.
stop smoking?
That sounds like a great idea.
That sounds like a great idea.
3.
I need to get more exercise.
I need to get more exercise. Collocation, get exercise.
You should do more walking.
You should do more walking.
Maybe you could walk to the subway every day
Maybe you could walk to the subway every day
instead of taking the bus.
instead of taking the bus. So take the bus, take the subway, take the taxi. Collocation.
Yeah, I think I will.
And why not take up jogging?
Why not take up jogging? Why not start to do jogging? Why not take up jogging?
Let's not push it.
Let's not push it. It's too much. It's beyond me.
I can't stand jogging.
I can't stand jogging. I can't stand jogging. So can't stand or hate. I can't stand doing something. I hate doing that. I don't like it. I can't stand jogging.
4.
What are you gonna do for the new year?
What are you gonna do for the new year? What are you gonna do for the new year?
Well, everyone tells me I look too thin.
Everyone tells me I look too thin.
I need to put on a couple of pounds.
I need to put on a couple of pounds or weight. So a couple of means two and sometimes it means some. I need to put on a couple of pounds. I need to put on some weight.
Why don't you join a gym
Why don't you join a gym? Again, suggestion. Why don't you
and lift weights?
lift weights?
No time. I think I'll go back and live with my mom.
I think I'll go back and live with my mom.
She's the greatest cook.
She's the greatest cook.
5.
So, what are your New Year's resolutions?
So what are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, I'm gonna change my diet and start eating healthier.
I'm gonna change my diet and start eating healthier food.
Really?
Yep. I'm gonna start eating less meat
I'm gonna start eating less meat. So you're okay with I'm gonna
and more vegetables.
more vegetables.
6.
I'm getting a little fat.
I'm getting a little fat. Another collocation. Get fat. Become fat.
Yeah, I noticed.
I noticed. Oh, I realized.
Hey, come on. Anyway, I'm going to do something about it.
I'm gonna do something about it.
Are you taking up jogging?
Are you taking up? You see, repetition is helping us understand this language. So, take up jogging.
No, but I'm going to start doing sit-ups every morning
I'm gonna start doing sit-ups every morning.
starting January 1st. Just like this. Watch. 1, 2...
Okay, good luck to you, boy. So this was listening 1. We listened to it, we practiced our speaking and also language repetition with it. I hope you're good. Now we are going to listening to which kind of exercise does each person prefer now. Maybe they talk about the past, maybe they talk about the future, but the question is asking now. Okay, so in number 1, either the gym or swimming. She prefers swimming. Our job, we will listen, take notes, and give a summary of that. Ready? Let's do it. Please take notes. Give me your summary.
1,
I used to lift weights, but I didn't really enjoy it. So that's when I started swimming. Now I do it about twice a week. It's much more fun. I go to a nice pool near my office. It's never too crowded, which is great. There are friendly people who go there, so it's a good place to meet people.
Okay. My suggestion, please pause the video and give your summary for the part. My summary, she used to lift weights, but she didn't like it. Now, she's going to the gym 2 times a week and she likes it. It is much more fun. It's not a crowded place and there are great people there to meet. So she is swimming now. Number 2.
2. I go out every morning. It's a great way to start the day. It's more interesting than exercising at home like I used to. That was really boring. I go to a beach near my house. It's lovely in the early morning. There's hardly anyone there and you can listen to the ocean as you do it.
And for him, he used to exercise at home, which he found boring. So this is not the answer. The answer is A. Now he goes out every morning. He goes for a walk or running on the beach near his home. It's a quiet place and he enjoys doing that. Number 3, please.
3,
I used to play both tennis and volleyball, but I play mainly volleyball now. I think it's a lot more fun. I thought tennis was very tiring. It was also difficult to find a partner, and the courts were always crowded too. With volleyball, I have no trouble finding somewhere to play.
Okay, she used to play tennis and volleyball, both of them in the past, but she quit tennis and now she's just playing volleyball. Why? Because tennis was a little tiring for her. Besides, it was difficult to find a partner to play and the courts were most of the time very busy. With volleyball, she doesn't have these issues. Number 4, please.
4,
I used to take long walks every day, but it got boring. I wanted something more exciting, so that's when I took up rollerblading. It's really fun, but it's not as easy as it looks. It took me a long time to learn how to do it. I fell a lot at the beginning. The great thing is, you can do it almost anywhere. My friends think I'm kind of strange because none of them do it, but I love it.
So she used to take long walks, but she found it a little boring. Now she goes rollerblading, which is much more fun. And the thing is that it was difficult to learn in the beginning. She fell off a lot, but she finds it really interesting. Why? Because she can do it nearly everywhere. Her friends think it is a little strange because none of them does it. And number 5, please.
5,
I finally bought myself a bicycle. It's a great way to keep fit. I think it's better than going to a health club. It took me a long time to learn to ride it in traffic. I nearly fell off a couple of times. I don't often go on busy streets because that can be dangerous. But there are plenty of places where I can ride near where I live. I use it to get to work sometimes, but only if the weather's nice.
So he bought a bicycle and he thinks it's a great way to keep fit, but he avoids going on busy streets because he finds it a little dangerous. And in the beginning, it took him a long time to learn how to do it in the street. So he goes biking now. But sometimes the weather does not let him, but on the other days, he goes. Number 6.
6.
I used to go to aerobics class, but I found it pretty silly, all that jumping around. So that's when I decided to take golf lessons. It can be pretty expensive because you have to buy all your equipment and club fees are high. People think it's very easy, but it's not. It's also good exercise because you have to walk a lot.
Okay. She used to do aerobics, but she found it kind of silly, so she gave it up and she took golf. She says it's a little expensive because you are supposed to buy all your equipment. Club fees are also high and it's not easy, contrary to popular belief. Okay, this was the first time. Very beautifully, it improved our speaking. Ready for a second round repeating the words with me? Please repeat.
It's swimming. But
1.
I used to lift weights, but
I used to lift weights. So used to. What does used to say? I used to lift weights. Used to followed by a simple form of the verb means in the past I did it. I'm not doing it anymore. So talking about past habits, you can employ used to. And the pronunciation is not used to. It is used to. It is used to. The pronunciation of this one and this one. These two are exactly the same regarding the pronunciation. Used to, the same pronunciation. So used to for the past habits.
But I didn't really enjoy it.
I didn't really enjoy it.
So that's when I started swimming.
That's when I started swimming.
Now I do it about twice a week.
Now I do it about twice a week.
It's much more fun.
It is much more fun.
I go to a nice pool near my office.
I go to a nice pool near my office. Look at the pronunciation. I go to a nice pool. It's not pool. Pool near my office.
It's never too crowded, which is
It's never too crowded, which is great.
great. There are friendly people who go there,
There are friendly people who go there.
so it's a good place to meet people.
It's a good place to meet people.
2.
I go out every morning.
I go out every morning.
It's a great way to start the day.
It's a great way to start the day.
It's more interesting than exercising at home
It's more interesting than exercising at home, like I used to.
I used to. That was really boring.
That was really boring.
I go to a beach near my house.
I go to a beach near my house.
It's lovely in the early morning.
Lovely in the morning.
There's hardly anyone there and
There is hardly anyone there, so hardly. There is hardly anyone there. Hardly is a negative maker adverb. So, there is hardly anyone there means there isn't anyone there.
you can listen to the ocean as you do it.
You can listen to the ocean as you do it. So it is not as you do it. He says as, it's not as you. These two sounds, whenever we got z and y sound, they assimilate together, giving you the sound of j. As you do it. It's not as you. The two words are assimilated together, mixed together, giving you the sound as you do it. As you do it. Listen to it.
There's hardly anyone there, and you can listen to the ocean as you do it.
As you do it. As you do it. So that is what I mean by pronunciation. Please pronounce correctly. So z and y, j. S and y give you sh sound. For example, maybe you pronounce it this year, but if you speak fast, it is this year. This year. It's not this year. It is this year. One word. As you and this year. Okay.
3.
I used to play both tennis and volleyball.
I used to play both tennis and volleyball. So in the past I did it. Used to.
But I play mainly volleyball now.
I play mainly volleyball now.
I think it's a lot more fun.
I think it's a lot more fun. So comparative adjective for fun is not funner. It is more fun. It's one syllable, but the comparative form is more fun.
I thought tennis was very tiring.
I thought tennis was very tiring.
It was also difficult to find a partner.
It was difficult to find a partner.
And the courts were always crowded, too.
The courts were always crowded. So we say tennis court or basketball court. Tennis court, basketball court, but for football, for example, football field. Tennis court, football field, the place that you are playing.
With volleyball, I have no trouble finding somewhere to play.
With volleyball, I have no trouble finding somewhere to play. Short-term memory. I want you to keep longer sentences in your mind and then repeat them. Perfect for your note-taking skills if you are aiming to take the TOEFL test.
4.
I used to take long walks every day,
I used to take long walks every day.
but it got boring.
It got boring.
I wanted something more exciting,
I wanted something more exciting.
so that's when I took up rollerblading.
That's when I took up rollerblading. So, rollerblading, and you know what it is. Rollerblading or inline skating. Rollerblading.
It's really fun,
It's really fun.
but it's not as easy as it looks.
It's not as easy as it looks. As easy as it looks. As adjective as. It's not as easy as it looks.
It took me a long time to learn how to do it.
It took me a long time to learn how to do it.
I fell a lot at the beginning.
I fell a lot at the beginning. Fallen.
The great thing is, you can do it almost anywhere.
The great thing is you can do it almost anywhere.
My friends think I'm kind of strange because
My friends think I'm kind of strange because
none of them do it, but I
none of them do it.
love it.
5.
I finally bought myself a bicycle.
I finally bought myself a bicycle. Look at the beautiful pronunciation. I finally bought myself a bicycle. So it is not bought. I finally bought myself a bicycle. And this T at the end is not strongly pronounced. Listen.
5.
I finally bought myself a bicycle.
I finally bought myself a bicycle.
It's a great way to keep fit.
It's a great way to keep fit. Keep fit. It's not feet. Fit. Keep fit.
I think it's better than going to a health club.
I think it's better than going to health club.
It took me a long time to learn to ride it in traffic.
It took me a long time to learn to ride it in traffic.
I nearly fell off a couple of times.
I nearly fell off a couple of times. I nearly fell off. So he didn't fall off. Nearly fell off. Somehow. Kind of.
I don't often go on busy streets because
I don't often go on busy streets because
that can be dangerous. But there are plenty of places where I can ride near where I live.
there are plenty of places where I can ride near where I live.
I use it to get to work sometimes.
I use it to get to work, to go to work.
But only if the weather's nice.
Only if the weather is nice or weather permitting. So I use it to get to work, weather permitting. Beautiful. Weather permitting. If the weather permits. Let's.
6.
I used to go to aerobics class, but
I used to go to aerobics class. Aerobics. It is aerobics with an S at the end. And the collocation is do aerobics.
I found it pretty silly. All
I found it pretty silly. Why?
that jumping around. So
because of all that jumping around.
That's when I decided to take golf lessons.
That's when I decided to take golf lessons.
It can be pretty expensive because
It can be pretty expensive. Why? Because
you have to buy all your equipment.
you have to buy all your equipment. Equipment, a beautiful word, which is non-count. So you don't say many equipments, much equipment, a lot of equipment, but not many.
And club fees are high.
Club fees are high.
People think it's very easy.
People think it's very easy.
But it's not. It's also good exercise because you have
It's also good exercise because
to walk a lot.
you have to walk a lot. Okay? So this was listening to, my friends, and now listening 3, people are talking about exercise. Listen and check the activities they do or they do not do now. Please read the question carefully. Why? That's why IELTS and TOEFL say task achievement. You don't get full credit if you don't fully answer the question. So task achievement is ensured when you read the question carefully. It says what do they do or they do not do now. Brandon, the first one, swimming, jogging, bicycling. Which one does he do? Which one doesn't he do? Ready? First time, listen, take notes, give me a summary, okay?
1. I was a big athlete in high school. All I did was swimming, swimming, and more swimming. But I work now, and I never go swimming. I know that I should exercise more, but I'm just too lazy. Jogging? That's way too much work, and it really makes my knees hurt. A lot of people I know are into bicycling, but I don't have a bike. I guess there's tennis, though. My wife loves it and wants to teach me how to play. I'd like to play, I think.
Okay, please pause the video and give the summary of the part. If you find it a little hard, you can listen to it another time. But my summary, he used to go swimming a lot when he was at school, but now he doesn't do that. And he thinks that he's kind of lazy. For jogging, he finds it a little hard, and especially hard on his knees. And for bicycling, he sees lots of people are doing that, but the problem is that he doesn't have a bicycle, so none of these things he does. His wife loves tennis, and he also does too, so maybe he starts tennis, but as of these 3, none of them. Okay, number 2, please take notes.
2.
After my husband got sick last year, the doctor told him to lose 20 pounds. Since then, I've been trying to help him lose the weight by exercising with him. There isn't much we can do together, though. We sometimes jog in the morning, but when he works late, he doesn't want to wake up early. Our community center has an aerobics class in the evening, but he won't go. He says it's just for women, so neither of us does that. He wanted to try weightlifting, but the doctor said it was too dangerous. So, now I'm thinking about getting him golf lessons. For both of us, actually. The walking might even be a little romantic, too.
Okay, the interesting point about this one was that she talked about her husband and herself. And you know that the question just concerns her, not her husband. So whatever answer you give should be about her. Okay, the summary, please. My version, her husband should lose some weight, and she's helping him lose weight by exercising with him. So sometimes in the morning they go jogging together. As for the aerobics, there is an aerobics class in the community center, but because her husband doesn't go there, so she doesn't either. And for lifting weights, she didn't say anything about herself, just she said that her husband's back is not okay for lifting weights. But golf is something good for both of them, and also she finds walking romantic. Okay, number 3.
3. I try to stay very active. I play tennis with my daughters every weekend, and I go golfing every day. I used to lift weights too, and I'm talking about heavy weights. But I had to stop recently because I had to have an operation on my back. Now I'm really worried that I'll have to stop playing tennis and golf too. I don't really have a lot of hobbies or interests besides sports, so I really need to keep doing them. The doctor said swimming would help my back improve, so maybe I'll try that.
Okay, the summary of this one, please. He plays tennis with his daughters, and he plays golf as well. So these two things and the things that he does. But weight lifting, no, he used to do that, and it's not good for his back anymore. The doctor has recommended him not to do that. He's worried that maybe he needs to say goodbye to tennis and golf because he loves doing them. And swimming, maybe he starts doing that. Okay, and the last one, please.
4.
I guess I really need to get some exercise outside, in nature. Right now, I exercise all the time, but it's always indoors. I lift weights at an indoor gym, and I go swimming every weekend at an indoor pool. I even go jogging on an indoor track. I was watching TV last night when a bicycling competition came on. Now, I'm totally excited about bicycle racing. I would really love to try it.
Okay, she's the indoor type of guy. She needs to get some exercise in nature. That's what she loves to do because she lifts weight indoor, she goes swimming indoor, she goes jogging indoor. She was watching some bicycling race on TV, and now she has fallen in love with that. She loves to go for bicycling. Okay, this was my summary for this part. Now, let's go repeat sentence by sentence and see what language this part has for us. Ready? Let's go. Please repeat with me.
I was a big athlete in high school.
I was a big athlete in high school.
All I did was swimming, swimming, and more swimming.
All I did was swimming, swimming, and more swimming.
But I work now.
I work now.
And I never go swimming. I know that I should exercise more.
I know that I should exercise more.
But I'm just too lazy.
Honest, I'm too lazy.
Jogging? That's way too much work.
Jogging, that's way too much work. That's way too much work. So what is way here? What does it mean? Way too much work. Work is a noun. What is way? It doesn't make any sense. Way too much work. Maybe Longman can help us. Way, the meaning of way. Way is not a noun here. Way is an adverb here. And that means very far, very large, a lot of, much, too much, many, very, for example, I think she's way cool, man.
I think she's way cool, man.
So, very. Her IQ,
Her IQ is way above average.
way about average. Very much about average. So, that's way too much work. Very much. A lot. Intensifier it is. Okay, so way. It was an adverb for us.
And it really makes my knees hurt.
It makes my knees hurt. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Past and PP the same.
A lot of people I know are into bicycling.
A lot of people I know are into bicycling. People are into bicycling. So, to be into something means to be interested in something. For example, he is into cars. It means in his room there are a lot of posters of cars. He always follows the news of car racing and what. So, to be into something, to be interested in something.
But I don't have a bike. I guess there's tennis, though.
I guess there is tennis, though, THOUGH, but.
My wife loves it and wants to teach me how to
My wife loves it, wants to teach me how to play it.
play. I'd like to play, I think.
I'd like to play a thing.
2.
After my husband got sick last year,
After my husband got sick last year,
the doctor told him to lose 20 pounds.
the doctor told him to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds.
Since then, I've been trying to help him lose the weight.
Since then, I've been trying to help him lose weight. I've been trying to help him lose weight. So, what is the grammar here? Present, perfect, progressive. Have been, verb ing. Something starting in the past and continuing to present. I've been helping him lose weight. Since then, I've been, she says, since then, I've been, means since that time till now. Present, perfect, progressive. Okay?
By exercising with him.
By exercising with him. Good wife?
There isn't much we can do together, though.
There isn't much we can do together, though. But there isn't much we can. Though end of the sentence means but.
We sometimes jog in the morning.
We sometimes jog in the morning.
But when he works late, he doesn't want to wake up early.
When he works late, he doesn't want to get up early.
Our community center has an aerobics class in the
Our community center has an aerobics class in the evening.
But he won't go.
He won't go. He will not go. Why? He says
it's just for women.
It's just for women.
So neither of us does that.
Neither of us does that. Neither means not this, not do. So neither is the case between two, meaning not this, not that. Neither of us does that. None of us does that.
He wanted to try weightlifting, but the doctor said it was too dangerous.
Doctor said it was too dangerous.
So, now I'm thinking about getting him golf lessons.
Now I'm thinking about getting him golf lessons.
For both of us, actually. The walking might even be a little romantic, too.
The walking might even be more romantic, too.
3. I try to stay very active.
I try to stay very active.
I play tennis with my daughters every weekend.
I play tennis with my daughters every weekend.
And I go golfing every day.
I go golfing every day.
I used to lift weights too.
So used to, that now you know.
And I'm talking about heavy weights.
I'm talking about heavy weights.
But I had to stop recently.
I had to stop recently. You see? Beautiful pronunciation. I had to stop. It is not I had to stop. I had to stop recently.
Because I had to have an operation on my back.
I had to have an operation on my back. Operation or surgery on my back. And it is back. You see? It's not back. Back.
Now I'm really worried that I'll have to stop playing tennis and...
I'm worried that I have to stop playing tennis.
Golf too. I don't really have a lot of hobbies or interests
I don't really have a lot of hobbies or interests besides
sports.
Besides sport or except sport.
So I really need to keep doing them.
I really need to keep doing them.
The doctor said swimming would help my back improve.
The doctor said swimming would help my back improve.
So maybe I'll try that.
Maybe I'll try that.
4.
I guess I really need to get some exercise outside.
I guess I really need to get some exercise outside.
In nature. Right now, I exercise all the time.
Right now I exercise all the time.
But it's always indoors.
It's always indoors.
I lift weights at an indoor gym.
I lift weights at an indoor gym.
And I go swimming every weekend at an indoor pool.
I go swimming every weekend at an indoor pool.
I even go jogging on an indoor track.
I even go jogging on an indoor track. So track is where you go running or jogging. And track and field. Track and field is all the sports happening on the football field, like throwing the discus, javelin or shot put, and all types of running. So if you see here track and field, so these are the runs on the track, and this is, for example, discus on the field. So all of these are track and field, and this is the list of all the things track and field. For example, these jumps, they are track and field. Okay, so track and field.
I was watching TV last night.
I was watching TV last night. So you see, even a simple word like TV, the stress is on the second syllable. TV. Don't say TV. TV. I was watching TV the other day or last night.
When a bicycling competition came on.
When a bicycling competition came on.
Now I'm totally excited about bicycle racing.
Now I'm totally excited about bicycle racing. So for bicycle, we say race.
I would really love to try it.
I would really love to try it. Okay, so the third part also finished. Unit 10 also finished, a very beautiful unit talking about keeping fit. I enjoyed the vocabulary and the language in this unit was very beautiful. Let's have a review and see what we talked about today. Today, tight, the adjective, tighten, tighten your muscles. Dark, darken, bright, brighten, or white, whiten. Do sit-ups, push-ups, chin-ups. We know about it, and all of them come with an S at the end. And the speaking part here we had for improving our speaking. Maybe the beautiful collocation here was maintain fitness or keep fit. In number 1, we had gonna, I'm gonna, talking about future plans. We talked about it. What are you gonna do? In shape, out of shape, the opposites. Have you made any New Year's resolution? Have you made present perfect? We talked about it. Give up or quit, synonyms. Enroll, sign up, register, the same. I can't stand verb ing. I can't stand verb ing. I hate doing that. Number 2, I used to, we talked about it, past habits, and I told you that the pronunciation of this guy and this guy is the same. Both of them are pronounced used to. There is hardly, I said it's a negative maker, as you, this year, tennis and basketball courts, but football, field, rollerblading, you know what it is. I finally bought myself, correct pronunciation, I bought myself a bicycle, weather permitting, if the weather lets us, aerobics, stress on the second syllable, equipment and non-count noun, you know about it. Number 3, that's way too much work, very much work, a lot, intensifier. People are into, to be into doing something or to be into something, means to be interested in doing that. Since then, I've been trying to help him lose weight. I've been trying to present perfect progressive. You know what it is? Something starting in the past and continuing to the present. Operation that we had, or surgery. Track and field, we talked about it. And race for the sports that have a lot of people doing that. For example, bicycling race, running race, car race. Okay? This is the end of our unit today. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please, the part that I want you to pause and give a summary, please do that. That is probably the most important skill we are working on in this video. So if you enjoy this video, please kindly like it, share it with your friends, leave your beautiful comments, and if you haven't subscribed, please kindly subscribe to the channel. And do you know what this bell is? Please hit the notification bell. Then whenever a new video is up, you will be notified. Okay? Thank you very much. I hope you have a brilliant day ahead of yourself. Take care and bye.